Right, we're live. Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Mikoko's Diary. My name is Michael. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber living in Toronto, Canada. If this is your first time seeing my face, you're welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming. Thank you. So glad to see you. Thank you for coming. If you're a new subscriber, I also want to thank you for clicking on the link to this video. Today I'll be answering some questions that have been sent to me by subscribers in this channel, and some questions I've found online, and I'll be taking a moment to answer those questions. However, keep in mind that I'm not an immigration consultant, right? So I only share information about what I've experienced, on this channel, and I also share how I actually came with my family to Canada. So if you have your questions, I can see some questions that have started dropping in, although I know some people already sent in their questions, so I'll be going through all those questions one after the other, and I'll answer them as much as I can do. And I'm also talking to someone, a regulated immigration consultant that I might be able to bring to the channel very soon, and I believe the person would be able to answer as many immigration related questions as possible. So welcome to today's live. As an introduction, my name is Michael. The channel is Mikoko's Diary. I talk about my life in Canada. I talk about fun stuff. I talk about tech. I'm a tech enthusiast, so you'll definitely be seeing some tech related videos on my channel. So I don't know if you can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, please write it somewhere in the live chat, so I can know that I'm all good, so I won't just be rambling on and on. Okay, thank you. The first thing I would like to do is to talk to all my subscribers. I need you to know that I know I've been I've disappeared for for a while now. Yeah, it's just because I've been busy with work, and I was taking a certification which I actually needed some time to sit down and read a lot of books so I could pass. Yes, I passed the certification just last week, and so you see, I'm back on YouTube and I'm better. I've actually got some videos lined up, and you can be sure that you'll be seeing videos coming up very soon. I think from the next weekend you'll be seeing videos on the channel. So let's see what the first question is. I've got the questions noted. Oh, thank you everyone for for the comments. Thank you. I can see you guys saying you can hear me. Thank you, Kelly, Elmet, Chili, Kyria, and Modupe. Thank you very much. Yeah, so let's go to the questions. Let's go to the questions. Yeah, the very first one I can see here. Let me see if I can put this background away. Oh, yeah, I also want to thank everyone that has actually subscribed to my channel in the past few weeks. I now have gotten to 1.74k subscribers. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's go straight to the questions now. So the first one, the person asked that they would like to know what else I did to score a 481. Yeah, so this person is referring to my CRS score when we came to Canada, when we got ITA, and that was in the year 2020. And the unfortunate thing is that right now, right now the scores are so high that if you have 481, you'll probably still be waiting in the pool. But I believe that very soon, if you have 481, even if you have 470, you should be able to get ITA very soon. Hopefully the CIC continues to do the draws every 2 weeks, and hopefully they continue to pick as many people as possible from the pool. I was recently looking at the let me see if I can share that now. I was recently looking at the round of invitation, the most recent one, and I can see the most recent one was done just some days ago, August 31st, and it was 2,750 people were invited, or invitations that were issued, and the score was 516. And the one before that was August 17, and the CRS score for the lowest person invited was 525, and just 2250 people were invited. And the last one before then, which was August 3rd, they invited 2,000 people, and the one before then they invited 1,750 and 115, as you can see on the screen. I believe that this is a very good indication of a very good indication for whoever is in the pool right now. It means that something good is happening. The scores are coming down, although I know that a lot of people are also they are also entering the pool every day, but it means that the scores are going down and going down and going down, and someday we might be seeing 480s and the likes very soon. Although there's something new that is going to happen in this year by November. The RCC is changing the NOC situation to this TEER system. But I believe that if you are already eligible for Express Entry right now, you most likely still be eligible even under the TEER system, considering the fact that the NOCs are just being converted into a different kind of classification. So fingers crossed. No one really knows the exact impact that would have on the number of invitations that will be sent out and all that. Until then, we can only wait, because I know someone asked a question about the difference between the NOC system and the TER system, but then we really won't know what the impact will be until when they start in November 16, I believe. Right. So to answer the very first question, where that person asked me, what else did we do to get a very high score and were able to get invitation to apply at the time? So all we did was that for me, I had a master's degree, so that helped my score to be high. And myself and my spouse, we got the highest possible band of scores in our English test in IELTS. So if you can score as high as possible, you'll be able to max out on the number of scores you'll be able to get. So I wish everybody that is in the pool right now, I wish you all the best. Everybody trying to increase their scores. There are many other things you can do to increase your score. Actually, you can actually take a new course. So let's say you have just a BSc, you can go for a second degree and evaluate that. And then if you can learn a second language, so if you probably did just IELTS, you can learn a second language, French, and that would really give you an advantage. And it's even a good thing if you're bilingual. So if you can speak English and you can speak French and you live in Canada, it's an advantage for you, because there are some job opportunities that you'll be able to get by being able to speak both languages. Yes. So let's see the next question. Okay, so the next question is about IELTS. The person is asking if it's compulsory for them to write IELTS with their husband. So I wouldn't say it's compulsory. It depends on your situation, right? If you have high enough scores, to be able to get ITA, then good. Without writing IELTS, writing IELTS with with your spouse. But if you writing IELTS would improve your scores, why not? Just write IELTS and just try and study, prepare as much as possible so you can get maximum scores, and that would improve your scores. Considering the fact that the cutoff point right now is quite high, well over 500, and the more scores you can get, the better. And you have to be very patient also. Yes, so let's go to the next question. I don't expect this live to be too long anyways, because I know I actually don't have so many questions, but I'll try as much as possible to answer all the questions I have right now. So let's see the next question. Okay, so yeah, this person said they would like to know if bank statement is also to be submitted with proof of employment documents. Okay, so the requirements for proof of employment does not really it doesn't include bank statement. You are not, if I can, let me see if I can proof, let me see if I can get proof of employment right now from the website. I'm not sure. Okay, I wouldn't want that to waste our time. So, but the thing is, I can just answer that question. Proof of employment is not for proof of employment. A bank statement is not a requirement. The only reason why people include bank statements when they are submitting proof of employment is maybe they are unable to get the required format that IRCC requires. When you are submitting your reference letter from your employer, IRCC requires it to show the number of hours you work. If the job is if it's full time, if it's part time, IRCC wants that to be on the letter. They also want to know how much you earn on that job. Yeah, they want to see your job description, so they can see that what you've claimed to have experience in matches the NOC that you have claimed while applying. So all those things. Now, for some people, they include that bank statement maybe because their HR would not state the salary that they've earned, so they want to use the bank statement to show that they are receiving this amount of salary. But it is not essentially a requirement for proof of employment. Just to answer that question. But you know what? To learn more, you can always go on the website of the Government of Canada, and you can also talk to a regulated immigration consultant, just to be safe. Don't take my word. Don't take my word for it, please. Yeah, thank you. Let's go to the next one. I hope you are enjoying this. I really hope you are enjoying this live stream. I hope you are enjoying it. If you are, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share with your loved ones or whoever you think might require this information. Thank you so much. Right, the next one here is let me share my screen now. The next question is about proof of funds. Also, in case you don't know, I have a video up on my channel where I talked about how to show proof of funds. I gave tips on how to accurately show your proof of funds according to what the immigration guys require, so that it won't cause a delay. Because when they are processing your application and you've not shown your documents well, maybe you've not put the appropriate required documents, that might lead the visa officer to reach out to you, to provide that document. That would, of course, create a delay in your application. Why not just put everything that is required right from the get-go? So if you want to watch that video after this live, I will put a link to that video. I'll attach it somewhere in this video or in the description box, so you can watch how to accurately show proof of funds to avoid a delay in your application. So let's see. This question says, should Should I send the bank statement of the two different banks, or should I send the bank statement of the two different banks? Also, do I need to state the two banks in my LOA? Yes. So if you have you have to provide reference letters from all the banks where you are combining your proof of funds. So let's say you have your proof of funds in maybe like 5 banks. You have to provide the letters from all these banks stating, because the letters will state the amount you have there, the average balance and all that. So the visa officer would want to see that. So it's important you attach all the bank statements. And also, don't forget, you can put all these attachments and make it only one single PDF while attaching. Now let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question. Okay, so the next question is, when it comes to conversion rates, do you use black market rates? Okay, so this person is also talking about about the proof of funds. Now, when you want to write your letter of explanation for proof of funds and all that, you have to, because the visa officer wants to see the value of your proof of funds in Canadian dollars. So you have to use a conversion rate. Now, because of the peculiarities of Nigeria, I'm sure this person is a Nigerian, and the person is in Nigeria, and they want to know if, because in Nigeria there are multiple conversion rates. So there is the official one from the central bank, there's the black market one, there's the parallel one and all that. Now, my advice to people is to make sure you use international rates. So there are some international exchange companies such as Oanda, xe.com and all that you can use. So I'm not advertising for these companies, but if you use such exchange rates that you'd find, let me see, I want to see if I can just so let me show you xe.com. This is the one I used when I was preparing our proof of financial support when submitting our application. So all you have to do is to use this one and take a screenshot. So we are converting, so I'm assuming that person is a Nigerian, we're converting from Nigerian naira to Canadian dollars. So let's say let's check how much is proof of funds for a single person. Oh, I'm blocking my screen. Let me share it. Okay, yeah, I believe you can see it now. So for a single person is 13,310. So all you do is get this number and take it to this international foreign exchange company. It's recognized everywhere. So yeah, put this. So this shows you that, oh, I'm sorry, it should be the other way around. Canadian dollars to Nigerian naira. So if this is the amount that you should have. So I understand that if you're using the black market rate, the amount required will be more than this, but it's safer to use this the rates from such a website like xe.com or Oanda, and of course, you need this money when you get to Canada. So make sure you have that money in your account when you are coming to Canada. Another question that I have here talks about okay, so this person wants to know if they should, after receiving their PR, maybe they should wait for some time before moving to Canada, just because it's overwhelming to move and cut ties. Look, I must tell you, it is true. It is very difficult to move to a new country, and it's very difficult. I recently witnessed a friend of mine that came from Nigeria, and it's not been easy for him to settle down, and thank God at least he has friends here in in Toronto that could support him. So it's not so easy to just pack all your stuff and leave. And leave your country and come to Canada where you don't know anyone, where you don't have family. It can be overwhelming. But this is it. At the point when you decided to apply to come to Canada, you had your reason in mind. That is what you should be thinking about. So, whatever is the reason for which you've moved to Canada, just remember that. And because of that, just do it. At the end of the day, the earlier you get here and start putting everything together and start getting your life together, the better. So please, if you have a PR already and you are yet to land, just make up your mind, put all your plans together, and we'll be glad to see you in Canada. Yeah, I think this is the last question from that I got here. This one says, can I buy a car and drive with the G1 license? That's the first question. The second one is that what if I have no one that has driven for now? I have a video where I talked about driver's license. I believe this person must have asked that question based on that video. I'm trying to find that video now. I have it somewhere here. Yeah, this is this is that video. Now, in Ontario, for you to be able to drive, you must have a driver's license, and new people coming into the country can also they can use their license, I think, for about 90 days. Yeah, I'm not so sure, please don't quote me. But what that means is that within that period of time, you can actually get your Ontario driver's license. Now, the first level is the G1 license, and it is actually a learner's permit. It is not a license that says now you can go out there and start driving. No, it means that you can now learn on the Ontario roads. I think that's why it's just a learner's permit, because in fact, all you have to do is to take a written test, and once you pass that, you'll be given the G1 license, which is like a permit for you to learn how to drive. Now, let's say I'm guessing this person already knows how to drive, and they are wondering when will they be able to, with a G1 license, you cannot drive alone. You must have an experienced driver, someone that has been driving for at least 4 years or so beside you at every point in time and all that. But then, once you have a G1, you can go to a registered driving school, to maybe do a training that would shorten the period of time that you have to wait before you get the next level license, which is the G2. And if you already have a driving experience from your country back home, then you might be able to hasten the wait time and go straight to getting your your full driver's license, which is called G in Ontario. There are also such equivalents in the other provinces of Canada. Now, for example, me, when I got my G1, I was able to immediately book my driving test for my full G license, and that was because I have driving experience, more than 5 years driving experience from my home country, Nigeria. And for all Nigerians watching, if you are planning to come to Canada very soon, all you have to do is to get your driver's license extract from the road safety. I think they do it in Abuja or through their website or something. You can also get such a letter from the Nigerian embassy in Ottawa that would, confirm to the drive test guys in Ontario or wherever province. I don't think it happens in all provinces anyways, but in Ontario, it will show them that you have driving experience, and with that, you'll be able to get your full G license after passing the drive test. Yeah. So the person's second question is if they'll be able to. Okay, so if they'll be able to buy a car, I don't know if dealerships would want to sell you a car with your G1 license. I'm not sure, but I don't think that matters. Of course, if you can find someone that has a full license or a G2 license that would drive the car off their lot, I don't think that should be a problem, and your driver's license number remains the same also. So I don't think that should deter you from buying a car, just that you wouldn't be able to drive it alone without an experienced driver sitting beside you. Yes, so I've answered all the questions that that I have on my notes. I will now come into the chat to see questions that you have put here. If you have watched this video up to this point and you've been on the live, or you're watching it up to this point, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. The video will soon be over. I just wanted to see if I can. Okay, oh, there are questions here. Okay, so Kelly says Canada or UK, which is better? Well, I don't know. I've never lived in the UK, although I have family there, but I think it depends on what you are looking for. For me, I think Canada is for me. I'm enjoying Canada right now. I'm enjoying everything. It's giving me a lot of opportunity. I believe my life is way better than it was back home where I was living. Of course, I know that very soon, or at any point in time, I can also decide to go to the UK. But comparing those two countries, I don't think I have any basis to compare them. Just make a choice. Look at the pros and cons. For Canada, I think we actually share almost the same thing also with the UK. There are some things where there are some similarities between Canada and the UK, but I'm sure that Canada is definitely colder. There's some parts of Canada that are definitely colder than the UK, right? So make a choice. Maybe this person is considering going to school in the UK. Okay, so let's see. Another question here is, yeah, hi, Helmet. Good. Oh, I'm not a web developer. I'm a consultant actually. I work with one of the top banks in Canada. The next question here is, yeah, Kyria, it requires lots of patience. Don't worry, you're at 500 CRS. Definitely, you should get ITA very soon. Definitely, you'd get. We're in September now, with say 500 CRS, and considering where did I put that? Okay, yeah, considering the trend, from 557, now we're on 516, and the number of invitations. So we're looking at the next round of invitation. If we have about 3,000 invitations issued, I would expect this CRS score to go should go down maybe to 510 or 509, and by the time there will be like 3 draws, I think it should get to you. Don't worry, just keep hope alive. Oh, Ada said, can a 50-year-old woman take the exam? Which exam now? I think this person is talking about IELTS. Yeah, of course, a 50-year-old woman can take the IELTS exam. Why not? 50 is the new 20. Yes, Kyria, Toronto is as expensive to live in as they say. Yes. One major expense that you would actually see living in Toronto is rent. Rent is very expensive in Toronto. Okay, so earlier I mentioned that a friend of mine came into Canada some weeks ago, and he has had a very tough time getting a place to stay, a place to rent, because it's so expensive. And he was able to get a basement, a one-room basement, for just about $1,000. And it's not even the area he got it is not even downtown. It's not. It's a bit of outskirts. He has to take bus or the subway of about 30 minutes to get to downtown or to get to work. But it's still expensive. So it's really expensive living in Toronto, and we shouldn't even talk about the mortgage. It's crazy, right? Yeah, it's as expensive as they say. Yeah, it is. But the thing is, cost of living has actually been increasing everywhere in Canada. Yeah, considering the whole inflation thing, and people are expecting Bank of Canada to increase interest and all that. So it's expensive, but you know, we get by. We get by. We're surviving. Yeah, helmets. Don't mention. Don't mention. Thank you for watching. Um, Okay, Mudubrola is asking, do I think it's really worth it leaving Nigeria? Do I miss anything about Nigeria? Absolutely, it's worth it leaving Nigeria. Of course, this depends on your situation in Nigeria. Of course, when I was in Nigeria, I wouldn't say I was living badly. I had a good job working in a bank in Nigeria, and of course, not bad. I wasn't doing so badly, but there are other factors to consider, right? You want to look at the education of your kids. You want to look at the healthcare. A lot of things, a lot of factors to consider. Of course, you will definitely miss home. Yes, I miss Nigeria. I miss the street food, the amala, the food. You can just I also miss the parties. The wedding parties. If you're in Nigeria and watching, you know that we are larger than life in Nigeria. It's all fun. But yeah, everybody is so to themselves. There's not so many parties to go to, and the weather is, oh man, don't let me start about the weather, please. Okay, so thanks, Modukwela, for that question. Helmet, do you get used to the winter after the first one? Yes, absolutely. We landed in Canada in January 2021. Yeah, January last year, and it was in the middle of winter. It was terrible. I remember the first night, my wife and I we had a hard time, being able to sleep. It was so cold, and we had to turn up the heater. The first winter was crazy, but it was really cold. But then this last winter, it wasn't as bad. Although the only time I felt the cold so badly was when I went to Ottawa, and Ottawa was so cold. I have a video of my trip to Ottawa. I think this is the one where, yeah, and it's really cold. That was the only extreme cold I experienced after the first winter, but we'll get used to it. The thing is, like my old professor in University of Ibadan used to say, there's no bad weather, just bad dressing. So if you dress appropriately, you'll be good. What's the weather like in October? Yes, so in October it starts getting chilly. It actually started getting chilly now, even in Toronto, despite Toronto is supposed to be warmer than some other places, but it started getting chilly now from yesterday, and we're expecting the weather to still be cold. But by October, it's going to be chilly. You'd want to wear your hoodie. That's hoodie season during the fall. Although some people are calling this season FUMMER, so that's FUMMER, a bit of summer, a bit of fall. It's chilly and all that, but it's fun. It's fun. We'll be fine. We have to just dress appropriately. I'm guessing that's it, guys. That's it. I want to do a shout out to all of you. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. I promise you I'll be back. And I'll intensify my efforts in getting a regulated immigration consultant to come on this channel very soon and answer all your immigration questions. That one will be it will be well publicized, and it won't be in a hurry like this one. I'm going to put it up on time so people can bring in their questions and all that. Thank you for everyone that has asked a question, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and thank you so much. Till I see you. Thank you, Kia. Thank you, Hermit. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks. I'm trying. It's my first live, right? But yeah, I hope the next one is better than this. Yeah, it's my first time coming on live on YouTube. And oh, you like the driving videos with no music? Thank you, Emmett. You'll definitely be getting more of that. Yeah, you'll be getting more of that. Thank you, guys. And right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you, and have a good one. Bye. Bye bye.